this current iteration of the Buffalo Bills is not as good as we think they are. Now, I know a lot of people are going to push back. Rev, you out of your mind. What are you talking about? The Bills go to the playoffs all the time. I'm not saying they're not going. But what I am saying is that they are not as good as we think they are. So stick with me. And I'll do my best to explain exactly why I feel like that. But do me this favor. While you're in here and I got your attention, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. It's your man Rev, the Rated Rev Show, baby. Let's get into it. All right, look. This Bills team is not as good as we think they are. And I know that sounds crazy to even say that. But what does that look like? What does that even mean? I'm not saying the Bills are not making the postseason. Now, I don't think they're going to be able to compete for a real Super Bowl this year. I don't. And let's be real. Outside of Josh Allen, James Cook, maybe Ed Oliver on defense, but we don't know. We've only seen him one game. Who are the game changers on this team? I don't want to talk about glue guys or, the good old boy network. I don't want to hear anything like that because I'm tired of it, to be honest with you. Frankly, I'm fed up with this good old boy network that we got going on at this team. Now, granted, the offensive line is good. I'll give you that. But who are the game changers? When you need a play to be made by someone other than Josh Allen, who is that guy? On offense, who is that guy? We know Cook is good. Cook is there. Let's look at the wide receiver room. Who do we have on this team right now that's a game changer? Keon Coleman is not that good. I'm just going to be honest. He's not that good. If all they can do is throw the ball to him in contested catch situations, calling it 50-50 finger quote balls, that is not a recipe for success offensively. We knew coming out of college that Keon struggled getting separation. And he was slow as molasses. But the Bills still drafted him. Why? Josh wanted him because he's a big-bodied dude. Oh, he can go up and get it. What has he really done consistently? Is he that guy? He's not George Pickens. He's not DK Metcalf. He's none of them dudes. He's not even average. To me, he hasn't shown me anything. Occasionally, he'll jump up and snag a ball over a defender and then kind of stand over him like he's done something big. But that's not a way to be efficient on offense. That's Coleman. But guess what? We're stuck with him. They're not doing anything with him. They're not getting rid of him. Second-year pro. He's here for the long haul. Khalil Shakir. Now, I like Khalil. I think that dude's a gamer. So I'll give him a pass. Well, he has a specific role in the slot. Excuse me. He's not really dynamic down the field, but get the ball in his hands. Khalil Shakir is a yak king. So he's probably the best receiver you have on the roster right now. He gets a pass. Let's talk about the newly acquired Joshua Palmer in free agency. Who? Yeah, that guy. That guy. The guy that we were sold to believe would be this vertical route running machine. What has he done? They rarely throw him the ball. Rarely. And the only true routes that I see him when he's really, doing something is a crossing route against man coverage. And you got like a clear out route and he's running, deeper, and then Josh hits him that way, running across the field. That's it. Other than that, like where are the slants, where are the curls, where are the comebacks, where are the digs, where are all those routes for a guy who's supposed to be a route runner? I don't see them. I don't. Is he a game changer? Not in the slightest. No. Who else we got? Curtis Samuel. Now, I like Curtis. I think they need to give him the ball more. He can run routes. He's fast. He's slippery. But he's also injury prone. And for some reason, Joe Brady does not incorporate him into the offense as much as I think he should be. But is he a game changer? I would say no. At least we haven't seen it on this team. Elijah Moore. Another guy that can run routes, is fast, quick. But he's just being a glorified Isaiah McKenzie right now. Running a little in and rounds and this is frustrating. It really is. Let's look at the tight end position. Dalton Kincaid. Now, to me, Kincaid is on an upward trajectory. We're finally starting to see what he's capable of doing. He's getting open. He's coming through in a clutch for his man, for Josh. I like Dalton. Need to give him the ball more. Dawson Knox, nothing. Jackson Hall, rookie, elite blocker. Not really doing much in the past game, but that's to be expected. But again, I just ran through the Bills' offense. Who are the game changers? Who are they? Outside of Josh, James Cook, who are they? Nobody. Like I'm thinking about this offense, and it seems like when you watch Josh play, that he's scrambling to give his receivers time to get open on scramble drills because they don't have the chops to beat their man one-on-one. Now, I'm not saying that was the case in this game because there were times when Josh played horribly, escaped the pocket way too soon, and guys were getting open. Josh is overlooking him because I think he got frustrated with the flow of the game, and he forced it. And I've always felt that if the run game, which to me is the engine of this team this year, if the run game has a day off, it's not as effective as we're accustomed to. And teams are able to defend the run with 4 or crowd the box, play zone coverage or even man coverage, but play tight coverage behind and shut down the run. I feel like our receivers can't get open consistently enough. Like we seen it. We seen it Sunday night. Who was the receiver on the field that was consistently beating their man? Just pure route running, savvy. Who was that guy? Come on, let me know. Who was he? Yeah, Stephon Diggs. The guy the Bills let go. And I'm not saying it's their fault because Stephon played a role in it. He got tired of the mess. He wanted out. And quite frankly, I'm not too sure that I fault him for it. Maybe he sees what we haven't seen yet. I'm kind of already there. Where is this team going? I'm talking about from a front office standpoint. Brandon Beane, Sean McDermott. But I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. But Diggs, he was a guy that was consistently beating his man getting open. All night long. Over 140 yards. Receiving. 10 catches on 12 targets. Didn't get in the end zone, but was the factor in the Patriots offense. Where is that guy on this team, on this Bills team? Where is he? I heard Palmer was supposed to be that guy. I don't see that happening. Where is he? Joe Brady and his everybody eats mantra. How is that working? I'm telling you, that only sounds good until you play against a team who can defend it. Until you play against a defense that can stop the run and play tight man coverage and force your guys to win one-on-one. Like, we can't live and die by Josh scrambling and receivers just abandoning their routes and it's scramble drill time, backyard football. We can't live like that. It may work against some of the bottom tier teams, but when you face a team that's solid, what's going to happen? More times than not, it's going to get shut down. Now let's flip the script to the other side of the ball on defense. Oh my gosh. Who are the game changers on defense? There's not a single one. There's not a single game changer on defense. Who are we? I mean, who are we? Who are they? You tell me. Let's look at the defensive line. Who do we have? Greg Rousseau? No. Not even close to a game changer. Joey Bosa? No. Not now. He may, beat his guy, but he's horrible at defending the edge, at setting the edge. Horrible at it. And the pass rush is not getting home. They may flush a guy at the pocket, but they lose contain, and they can't sack the guy, can't get him on the ground. And then coverage breaks down behind it. Let me pause. I don't want to get there yet. Defensive tackle. Daquan Jones. No. Ed Oliver. At times, not consistent enough. We saw one game of him so far this season, been injured for the other three. I don't know what that's going to look like on a consistent basis or not. I put an asterisk beside Ed Oliver's name. We got rookie Deion Walker. Is he a game changer? No. AJ Epinesa, Javon Solomon. Come on now. Like, the defensive line is this. Come on. And then you have people in Bills Mafia who are saying, oh, just wait until we get Michael Hoyt and Larry Ogunjobi. Are you kidding me right now? Seriously. We're talking about backups, rotational players. They're going to come save the defense. Please. Please. If they're that good, they wouldn't have been able to lead the team. Come on. Michael Hoyt, Larry Ogunjobi really going to just transform this defense? No. All right. So no game changers on the defensive line. Maybe Ed Oliver. Let's back it up a little bit. Let's take a look at the linebackers. Where are the game changers there? Matt Milano, no. Can't stay healthy. That's not a shock. Is he making a play when the game's on the line? No. Terrell Bernard, the captain. What about him? No, he's been silent all year long. What has he done? Nothing. He get blown out of the line, get blown out of the water. Nothing. The best linebacker on the team so far this year has been Shaq Thompson, a veteran they picked up late. And he's old, but he's performing better than our starters. Dorian Williams, no, come on now. And then, guess what happened? You know it. Guess who came back to the team, who the Bills signed to the practice squad? Oh, none other than Mr. Balin Spector. Jeez. I mean, I put out a tweet earlier. Death, taxes, and Balin Spector signing with the Buffalo Bills. For crying out loud. We better hope that that guy doesn't have to see the field, because we already know what he's about. He's awful. So no game changes at the linebacker position. Right? Okay. Let's back it up a little bit more. Cornerback. Christian Benford. Is he a game changer? He get paid like one. What's he done this year? Nothing. To me, it looks like he's playing timid. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but to me, it looks like he's playing very timid. Like he does not want to put his body in harm's way. Because I think that he's just one more concussion away from probably, calling it a career. So he's not getting in the nitty-gritty. He's not getting in there this year. And that might be the problem. But it's not helping this team any. Tre'Davious White, absolutely not. Sorry. Love Trey. Missed the Trey of old. But he is a shell of his former self. He got abused Sunday. But he's been getting torched all year. He looks bad. And the Bills wanted to move on from him. I mean, not like as in get rid of him, but, play the rookie Dorian Strong over him. But he got injured. The neck injury. And there's no telling what that timetable is going to look like. So now we're stuck. We're stuck with Trey White. A Christian Benford who looks like he's, playing it safe. And that's it. Who else do we have on the boundary? Where's the depth? We have none. Jamarcus Ingram. Dude, this is so bad. This is what I'm talking about. I think we've been lost in the sauce for far too long. This defense is bad. Taron Johnson. He's getting older. He's not playing like he used to play. Where's he been this year? Okay, let's back it up some more. The safeties. We know the safeties are awful. Oh, my gosh. Taylor Rapp, bad. Cole Bishop, young, slowly developing, but he's nowhere near where he needs to be yet. But, do we trust this regime to make a change? No, it's not happening. It's not happening, folks. Like, what you see is what you get. This is who we are. This is who we have right now. It's not changing. It isn't.